Welcome to Eliza Bethell's Tales, where every story whispers a lesson waiting to be discovered. Tonight, we journey into a tale about patience, that quiet, almost invisible strength that can turn dreams into reality. In a world that rushes, that demands instant results, we often forget that the greatest victories are rarely immediate. This is a story of those who dared to wait, who faced setbacks but never gave up, who understood that true success doesn't come to the impatient, but to the persistent. So, dim the lights, take a deep breath, and let yourself be carried by this tale. A reminder that waiting, believing, and enduring can sometimes be the most powerful path to your dreams. In a quiet village where mornings whispered stories of hope, a young boy held seeds in his hand. He wondered about the future, about the promise each seed carried. Little did he know, the journey of patience was about to unfold, teaching him that growth cannot be rushed. Every day, he planted seeds with care, feeling a spark of hope in his heart, and so began his lesson in waiting, nurturing, and believing in the unseen. Day after day, the boy watered his seeds, tending to them with gentle hands and unwavering attention. Slowly, tiny sprouts emerged from the soil, delicate yet determined. He realized that every small step mattered, and every moment of care brought him closer to the reward. In those quiet mornings, he learned that patience is not idle waiting, but active nurturing of dreams. Storms arrived unexpectedly, shaking the village and threatening his fragile sprouts. Villagers doubted his efforts, whispering that he was wasting his time. Yet, amidst the rain and doubt, the boy understood that true patience is tested through challenges. It is not the absence of hardship, but the courage to endure it that shapes success. Months passed, and tiny green sprouts grew taller, bearing the first small fruits. Joy filled his heart as he shared them with his neighbors, experiencing the sweetness of small victories. He learned that success begins with small, often unnoticed achievements, and those who persist with care are rewarded in time. The boy noticed a nearby orchard, abundant with large fruits, and temptation whispered in his ear. He wondered if leaving his own garden for instant rewards would be easier. Yet, under the moonlight, he reflected and chose to continue patiently. True success, he realized, cannot be rushed or borrowed. It must be earned through persistence. The boy studied and experimented with different ways to care for his garden. Some methods failed, and some succeeded, but he never gave up. Each failure was a lesson, each success a step forward. Through constant learning and persistence, he discovered that patience combined with effort brings growth and mastery. A wise elder noticed the boy's efforts and offered guidance, teaching him techniques that made his garden flourish. Villagers, inspired by his persistence, joined in to help. Together, they nurtured the garden, sharing knowledge and joy. The boy learned that patience, combined with support and guidance, magnifies success. Harsh droughts and fierce storms struck the garden, testing the boy's determination. Some plants were lost, but he refused to give up. Carefully, he repaired the damage, watered the soil, and nurtured the remaining plants. Through adversity, he realized that patience is not just waiting. It is enduring, adapting, and persisting. Despite challenges, seasons passed, and the garden bloomed with vibrant fruits and lush greenery. The boy, now more experienced, harvested his produce and shared it with the community. Joy and pride filled his heart as villagers praised his efforts. He had learned that patience, care, and persistence transform dreams into reality. Years later, the boy, now grown, looked over the thriving garden he had nurtured. Memories of storms, failures, and small victories flashed before him. He smiled, realizing that the journey of patience had shaped him more than the harvest itself. Sitting with a young child, he began teaching the next generation the most valuable lesson: that success comes to those who wait, persist, and believe. Don't miss more inspiring tales. Subscribe to Eliza Bethell's Tales and join our journey of stories that teach, touch, and transform.